Alright guys, welcome to Chapter 7 of Shurley Grammar. We're going to be adding helping verbs and verb phrases to the question and answer flow in this chapter, and also we're going to be identifying natural and inverted word order, which is going to be a new step in the question and answer flow. So how have you guys been doing with the question and answer flow? Are you asking all the questions and answering all of them in order, like I've been encouraging you to? I sure hope so, because that's really going to help you. All right, let's first of all review the helping verbs. Shurley has a helping verb jingle called the 23 helping verbs of the Mean Lean Verb Machine, which you're welcome to learn if you want. I don't teach it because I prefer to just chant them. So this is the order in which I like to learn them and the way I teach my classes. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, does, did, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must. Why don't you say that with me? Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, does, did, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must. Now my husband said he learned it a little bit differently than that, but that's the way I'm going to do it. If you notice, we tried to group them according to their first letter. It makes it a little bit easier. The first 8, am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, are also linking verbs, which we'll talk about in another chapter. So a verb phrase is really just a helping verb put together with a main verb or an action verb, and they work together. The whole thing is called a verb phrase. The helping verb plus the main verb is called a verb phrase. Sometimes you can have more than one helping verb. Here are some examples of verb phrases. Am going. Am is the helping verb. Going is the main verb. Will ride. May attend. Should do. Was working. All of that is considered the verb. These are some examples of verb phrases that have two helping verbs. Will be moving. Has been studying. Is practicing, have been skiing, were swimming. And sometimes you can even have 3 helping verbs and a main verb, but I don't have an example for that for you right now. So when we have helping verbs and verb phrases, sometimes you will see questions where the verb phrase is separated or broken up. It's still the verb phrase, it's still the verb. Let's look at some examples. An inverted word order occurs when the helping verb comes before the subject noun and the main verb comes after the subject noun. For example, this happens when we ask questions like, do you ski often? Well, if you turn that around and made it into an answer, you would say, you do ski often. Do ski is the verb phrase. You see how I underlined do and ski? That's the whole verb phrase. Have you been to the new and improved Six Flags? Well, the verb phrase is have and been. The subject pronoun is you, and the verb phrase would be have been. The next one, will they be going with us to the corn maze? Well, the helping verb is will, and there's another helping verb be, and then going is your main verb, so will be going is the verb phrase. If you turn that around and made it into a statement, you would say, they will be going with us to the corn maze. May Mark and Susan eat with us tomorrow? If you turn that around and make it into a statement, you would say, Mark and Susan may eat with us tomorrow. So the verb phrase is may eat. Sometimes if you turn the question around into a statement, it helps you find the verb phrase. So just because they're split up and the helping verb comes in the beginning of the sentence, doesn't mean it's still a verb phrase. We call this inverted word order, and you're gonna see when we classify sentences what that means. All right, I'm gonna stop the video, and we're gonna start a whole new video classifying just so we have enough time to do it. Okay, good job, guys. I'll see you in a second. Well, it helps if I can stop my video, which I don't know how to do.